Hey, before you hit play on anything else today, lean in for a second. If you re someone who feels when audio doesn't match the emotion on screen, who notices missing depth or hollow surrounds, then listen closely because the Bar 700MK2 is exactly what you've been circling. Before we go further, check the current price and stock. Premium sound systems like this never behave predictably. Waiting usually means paying more or missing it entirely. You probably knew it was time the moment you watched a scene that should feel cinematic and it didn't. Explosions felt flat. Dialogue sounded like it was stuck behind glass. Music lacked authority. You ignored it at first, but deep down you knew your TV speakers weren't pulling their weight anymore. From the first time you hit power on this, there is a noticeable shift. The room stops being a rectangle of sound and starts feeling like an environment. Low-end hits without rattling your nerves. Height and surround cues land without distortion. Every time a scene moves, your attention follows naturally instead of being pulled by guesswork. Movies finally feel cinematic. You don't just hear footsteps, you follow them. Music has presence instead of just volume. Dialogue stays crisp without forcing the rest of the mix into submission. Gaming feels immediate because the spatial cues actually matter. Even streaming shows start feeling invested instead of ambient background. And it's not about loudness, it's about control. Once you experience a system that distributes power evenly, keeps clarity at high levels, and manages deep bass without strain, anything weaker suddenly feels like you re-watching through a door crack. Every time you consider a lesser bar or tiny speaker setup, your instinct brings you right back here. Don't wait for odd price swings or stock gaps. If this is already on your mind, delaying usually turns into regret later. You might wonder if detachable speakers are just a gimmick. What surprised most people is how quickly that flexibility becomes logical. Need surrounds for a big movie night. They slot in and enhance the experience. Want a cleaner setup for everyday shows? They tuck away without fuss. There is a quiet pride that comes with owning something built at this level. You sit down knowing the audio 1 TB a week link. You stop browsing upgrades because you've already hit the sweet spot. You enjoy instead of compromise. Sound that fills your space with intention, deep, controlled bass. You can trust surrounds that place you in the action, clarity that keeps dialogue, natural confidence. Every time you press play, it demands a bit of space to breathe. Once you hear it, weak setups feel wrong at some point. You stop comparing endlessly. You choose the system you kept thinking about anyway. Don't let this become one of those upgrades you look back on and wish you hadn't delayed. Check the price, see what stock looks like now, and make the move while it still feels straightforward. If you're ready for your audio to finally match how seriously you experience content, this is it.